Hi everyone, welcome to today's video. Thank you for joining me. I wanted to sit down and just chat with you really quickly about some Sephora favorites sets. They come out with these every single year, different versions. So these curated sets are going to be different from last year's, and then next year's version is going to be different. So I think that these specific ones that I'm going to talk about today are actually really good value. So I decided to turn my camera on, give you some thoughts and ideas, and kind of show you the products and tell you why I think it's actually worth a try. I'm going to start off with the lip kit. I pulled up the Sephora app on my phone. It's the Sephora favorites. It's Giving Nude lip makeup value set. So it's a value set of $122 for only $45. And I think that that's a really good value for you to be able to get full-size products. Some, not all of it is full-size, but a good amount of full-size pieces in this curated set of just basic everyday kind of nude type shades. So I do have two of those products on right now, and I'm going to talk you through the actual bundle pack that you can get. $45 I think is really affordable for these brands, for the selection, for the sizes that you get. So you get a full-size Merit Signature Lip Liner in the shade called Capricorn. I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's a nice deep kind of more brown shade. It does look a little bit deeper on me because I am, I would say, more light medium right now, but it would look even darker with my more fair skin tone that is typical for me. I have gotten some color this summer, so I am a little bit darker, and this looks like a really dark, deep, beautiful brown shade, and it was very creamy, very easy to apply. And again, that's a full-size product. And on top of that, I applied the Makeup Forever lip gloss in the shade number 06 Wherever Walnut. And that's one of the reasons why I bought this kit, because I wanted to try these new glosses, but I also didn't want to pay the full price and buy a bunch of different colors that I don't really necessarily need. And so this little mini is like the perfect little travel size, the perfect companion to put in my makeup bag inside my purse for travel, on a carry-on. You know, it's just easy and simple. It's small. It's a no fuss type of color and formula. I like how it has a little bit of a mint kind of feel to it. And that is the swatch of the Wherever Walnut color, which is a very popular shade in their lip liner. The next full-size product is a Laneige lip balm. I love the lip craze, and these are the tinted serums. This shade specifically is called Sugar Glaze, and I did not own this. I have a few of these. It has that infamous donut applicator that was all over social media, and this color is going to be just perfect for every day. I already can tell. That is the shade there, and that was called Sugar Glaze. And look at how glossy and shiny that looks. If you are a gloss girly, this is for you. It's a lip serum, so it's gonna give you some benefits to being applied and worn, but that high shine is beautiful. That sort of donut applicator has a little bit of squish to it, so it's very comfortable, and I love this. I love this formula. I like how it kind of snaps closed, and you can tell and hear that it's completely shut, so it doesn't leak everywhere. It's just, I love the packaging. It's simple, it's a squeeze too, but the color is incredible. You also get a full size of the Haus Labs lip glaze. This is in the shade called Cocoa. Again, a little bit deeper than I typically go for, but these I am a little bit more forgiving because they have a little less color than a lipstick. So let me show you that shade. Really comfortable. I have one of these in a more pinky tone, and that's that center swatch there. And it is a really nice formula. It's kind of like a lip oil, lip gloss, lipstick, all kind of put together in one. So if you like these kind of multi-use formulas that kind of combine so many different things and you don't have to do multiple steps, you're going to love this formula. You're going to love this brand and this product. And then you get 3 additional minis in that kit. The Lawless Plumping Glosses. I love this formula. I have like 7 or 8 different colors from this range, and I love it. I love how plumping they are, how it fills in the lips, makes your lips look fuller, juicier. It actually plumps, fills in the lines. There's nothing negative to say about this formula, and this shade is called Nude. Really cute component, and the applicator is slightly different because it's miniature, but if you get the full sizes, it has a really nice kind of custom doe foot applicator that kind of hugs. It's like a hand just kind of going right over your lips. It's really, really nice and a very effective applicator, and that's that nudie shade. Look at how pretty, soft, easy, and it would go perfect with this to give you a nice kind of deeper brown lip look because this color doesn't have a whole ton of pigment. And like I said, this plumping formula is incredible. Then you have another mini size from YSL. Look at how cute this is. This is in the shade, well, the writing is so incredibly small, so I'm gonna have to pull this up on my phone and tell you the color of that specific product. This is the YSL Love Shine Lip Oil in shade number 44. I'm not even gonna try to butcher the name because I know I'm not gonna be able to say it the way it's supposed to be said. This looks so pretty, so let's go ahead and swatch this at the bottom here. Let me do a better swatch. Ooh, yeah. And I like how they've thrown in something with a little bit of pink, so it's not just all brown. So you have a little bit of a kind of nude shade with a hint of a peach with that nudie gloss from Lawless, but then a little bit of pink with this YSL product. So again, it's not just gonna be all browns. And then the final product is the Tarte Maracuja Plumping Lip Oil. And this is in the shade called Cinnamon, so it's gonna be a little bit deeper. This is really tiny. Now, this is the one thing that I wish was a little bit bigger, but again, I'm not gonna argue with it because it's a deeper brown color that I don't reach for very often, so it doesn't really bother me. And look at the pigment on that. That is a nice kind of wearable brown shade. The applicator is a brush tip applicator, which again, it's very different. That was that Giving Nude lip kit. So those are all the swatches there. And I feel like they did a nice range of giving you some brown tones, something with a little pink, something a little bit softer, lighter, give you some options so you can kind of customize your lip look. And for 45 bucks, I think it's definitely something that's worth checking out. So this next set from Sephora is the Vacay All Day, and I think this is going to be something that you may have to go in stores and look in your local Sephora stores, or maybe even the Sephora inside of Kohl's, because on the website it's not currently available. It says out of stock right now and it's $50, so they may restock it. And if they do, then you have this video to reference so you can see the key pieces. But I felt like it had a lot of options for $50. I felt like it gave me some full-size options to try, and some of these things I've had my eye on that I wanted to try, and I kind of just thought this was the best way, the most affordable way to keep it easy on my wallet to try these brands out. And that's one of the things that I love about Sephora Favorites, is that you get to try a sampling of different products, assuming that they give you different varieties from the previous version, because sometimes they kind of give you the same brands but just maybe a different color. Let's go ahead and go through the products. So you get a mini all-nighter setting spray from Urban Decay, which is a classic. It's one of their most popular setting products. It's a setting spray that keeps everything locked into place. It's perfect for summertime, for special events, and you get to keep your makeup on long time and have it where it doesn't look like it's breaking down with your oil. So it's a great product to try. Then you also get the hair and body mist from Way. It looks like that, which is very cool. And let's do a little spritz of this so I can tell you it smells quite beachy, sweet, fruity. There's like a hint of, I feel like I'm getting a hint of coconut. So let's pull up the notes on this so I can tell you what that smells like in case you do see this in stores and you want to purchase it for yourself. I'm going to give you the hint of beaches from St. Bart's. So again, it's very beachy. As I said, it's a tropical scented hair and body mist with notes of dragon fruit, orange blossom, tuberose, and musk. The fragrance family is fresh. Scent type is fresh solar. Key notes, dragon fruit, orange blossom, musk. Okay, so we already went through that. You can get these in full size. So there's two options, a 3.3 ounce for $28, and then a value size of 8 ounces for $38. And you can use it in your hair. You can also mist it on your body. And it smells really nice. I thought I kind of had a hint of coconut, but I was wrong. I think that's the kind of more musky side of it that kind of reminds me of a coconutty scent, but I feel like they definitely captured the beachy vibe with that fragrance. The next piece of this kit is a mascara. This is the YSL Lash Clash mascara, and I actually do like this. I almost bought the full size during the last Sephora sale, but then I ended up buying the Charlotte Tilbury one, so I think this Sephora sale coming up in the fall, I think I'm going to pick this up because it gives me nice length and volume and thickness, separates the lashes beautifully, and it's a very, very good mascara, a very well done mascara. Let's shift gears and go to the full size products in this Vacay All Day set. So the first one is a lip product. It's from the Makeup by Mario. It's the lip gloss. These are actually called the Super Shine Lip Gloss in the shade called Rose Water. A nice kind of basic everyday type shade that goes with a lot of different skin tones, different lip liners. And the applicator is a really nice kind of custom shape there, so you can see that. And let me show you the swatch of this gloss as well. It's gonna be more transparent with just a barely hint of a pink color. The next full size is a Merit Day Glow Highlighting Balm Stick in the shade called Solstice. I like the Merit packaging. I think they do a really nice job, and that's what that looks like. It definitely has those kind of bronzy vibes when you look at it, and then when you put this on, It gives kind of like a bronzy, kind of golden vibe. So this will be really beautiful on tan skin, deeper skin tone. If you are fair, like I usually am, this will be beautiful like on exposed skin, like on your décolleté. Let's put some on our shoulders. Why not? And let's massage this in and let's be glowing goddesses, right? It's in the kit. Why not? Why not? And look at how pretty. It just makes the shoulder look just sun-kissed and beautiful. You could put this on all over and use it as a primer and then put your foundation or skin tint on, or maybe a tinted SPF mixed in with it. I mean, you could do so much with that, and that looks so beautiful. Let's do a little bit around the collarbone because, again, why not? Got this product and I'm kind of bronze now, so I might as well live my best life nice and bronze with a little bit more color, right? That's really pretty. Easy to blend. Doesn't have really much of a scent. Maybe something very subtle, very sweet, but very faint. And the glow is also not glittery or sparkly. I love this. I really do. I think this is a really nice product. Can't wait to use that again. The last full-size product is the Glossier Mango Balm.com Universal Salve. I've been wanting to try this for a long time, ever since I've seen these products on the Sephora site. I see them all the time in stores when I go in, and I just never get around to trying it. So this is the mango, which I love mango. It has a little bit of a tint, but when you put it on, it looks clear, and it does feel very nourishing, very comforting to the lips. Great for morning skincare routine. Put it on your nightstand right before bed, put some on. Throw it in your purse, your beach bag. So that's great. I'm excited about having that in my collection now. And then the final pieces, actually there's one more full size. For some reason this looks small, so I thought it was a mini, but it's actually a full size blush from Rare Beauty. This is the Melting Blush in the shade Nearly Neutral. That's what that looks like there. And I think I've had one of these before, and I got rid of it because it was just old, and I decluttered when I moved out of my old house into this new one. And so that is the shade called Nearly Neutral. And let me swatch it for you. Really pretty. Feels very balmy though, very emollient. But then somehow when you put this on, you don't really see too much of a oily sheen. It's right there in between the gloss swatches. You see that? But then when you rub your finger in there, you kind of see a little bit of gloss. Do you see that? That's very interesting. I don't know if I really liked this formula before, so I thought I'd give it a shot. And again, it's another full-size product, and I like that shade. I think it's a very nice kind of everyday type of color. And lastly, the final two products are small sizes. The Tower 28 Daily Barrier Recovery Cream has the Eczema Association seal on it, and so for me personally right now, with some eczema on my lids, this is probably the perfect product for me to use to hydrate my lids and kind of get that healing going. And I love Tower 28. They make some really great products for makeup, and I feel like it's more of a clean at Sephora type of brand, which they use good ingredients, and it's just better for your skin, better for your skin's barrier. So I'm really excited about this, and if this is a great product, then I'm definitely going to buy this in full size. It's an AM and PM product that you can do following the SOS spray and the serum. Now the SOS spray is a hypochlorous acid spray, which I love using hypochlorous acid in my skincare routine. Tower 28 makes one, but you can also get them from other brands. And then finally, the last thing that's also going to be perfect for that summer beach goddess kind of vibe is the Patrick Ta Luminous Bronzing Oil. Look at how cute that is. Just the perfect size to try, perfect size for travel. Not tried any of the body products from Patrick Ta before, so I'm excited to have this now. Give it a good shake so I can show you a nice swatch. Comes with a glass pipette, which of course you need that for these types of formulas. And let's just drop some on. Ooh, look at how dark that looks. Let's go ahead and massage this in. It's an oil. So of course, when you blend this in, you have that kind of oily look to the skin, but that just makes the skin glow so beautifully. So imagine putting this on and laying out by the pool, lounging on the pool chairs, and just living your best life. Like, come on, sign me up, right? Say less, say less, right? But this feels so soft. You know what? Let's put some on too. Why not? I've been loving body oils and shimmer products on my skin because I've been wearing like little tank tops, just kind of just living my best life. Go to the pool as often as I possibly can and just lay out. I mean, that's the beauty of having a pool, right? So it's like, look at that. Pretty, glowy, but not sticky, not oily, not too slippery either. It's just right. I really like the way this looks. And it just makes the skin look fresh, healthy, right? What do you think? And those were the Sephora favorites sets that I recently purchased this summer. And I just thought I'd share with you my thoughts on them and tell you why I think that these are good value. The lip kit is $45, the Vacay All Day is $50. The larger ones typically are around that $50 price point, but you do get some full sizes mixed in with some really decent size samples, or I would say more deluxe sizes. Not really a sample because that kind of may turn someone off thinking it's really tiny where you don't really get anything. But the sizes on these are actually really great to try the formula. And by the end of it, you will know if you want to purchase that product in full size, if it's a right fit for you and your needs and what you're looking for. See if you can find that Vacay All Day if you're interested in it. I think it's a really great one, and I can see why it's currently sold out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, they bring that back in stock, or check your stores or the Sephora inside of Kohl's, and hopefully you can find it. So let me know your thoughts. Have you tried these kits? Did you purchase one already? Let me know what you think about it. Thanks for being here, for watching today's video. I hope to see you in my next video. I post every Tuesday and every Friday. I'll see you very soon. Take care, you guys. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.